Hi Gemini, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And if you are not on the winter solstice alignment activation session, there are still spaces left for that. It happens on the 21st of December. It's going to be amazing. I've already started doing energy work on the session back here in September. So by the time we get to December, it's going to be fully charged. With that said, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So you'll have to forgive the setup this week. I'm having mic issues. It's just been a bit of a week, so my sincerest apologies. Let's have a look. Your destiny card for the week ahead is the Hermit. Right? This is about withdrawal. It's about going within. This is about taking time this week to really ask yourself, what is it that you want and what is the next step of the journey? Where is it that you go from here? The only way that you're really going to find out what that is or where it is that you're supposed to be next is making yourself quiet, making yourself still. This is a week for you to go within, to listen to yourself. The thing about the Hermit card, it represents the sign of Virgo. And we're in Virgo season. Gemini is a sister sign to Virgo in the respect that Mercury is in Virgo, right? Which is your sister sign. You share the planet Mercury with the sign of Virgo. What is it in your mind, in your visualizations that you would like to make real? What is it in your hopes, in your dreams that you would like to make real? This is a week to really go within your mind, go through your thought process and ask yourself, what is it that I want to create now? By making yourself still, by making things around you quiet enough. The Hermit is what you do when you want the High Priestess to speak to you. So a lot of people say, but the High Priestess is unbidden. There are things that you can do to excite and exacerbate her message, right? So if you want your intuition to speak up, you need to withdraw. Maybe you need to take time in contemplation. Maybe you need to listen to your inner self and ask your inner self, what do I want now? What is the next step to get towards what? Or maybe you already know what you want. What is the next step to get there? The Hermit card is basically saying this week you need to think about that and spend time in contemplation and move into that space of, right, okay, so Mercury is in my sister sign right now of Virgo, so that means that I can make tangible the things that I want. How do I get there? Go within and listen for the answer. Your direction card, you've got the Eight of Pentacles. This is all about work. It's all about what you do for work. It's about your skills. It's about the things that you do. It's about the ways that you apply yourself when it comes to work. For some of you, this is about a job application. For some of you, this is about looking at your work, at your job, and asking yourself, right, okay, what is it about this that I want to change? What is it about this that I need to change? For some of you, this is a week where you are applying for a new job. Why do I say that? The Hermit card represents Virgo. Virgo is the 6th house. The 6th house is where you find work. It's where you find service. It's where you find what you do for others, what you do on a daily basis. It's your daily routines, i.e. your work, right? And the Eight of Pentacles represents work. So this stuff is really going to be coming up for you in a big way. What do you want to do for work? What can you do for work? Are there things in your midst? Are there skills that you have that are unwasted, unused? This week you want to find out, right? So delve into your heart of hearts and ask yourself, what is the next step for me? Your insight card for the week ahead, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. So your Ten of Pentacles is beautiful, right? So there's something about your work, about your job, possibly a promotion for some of you, possibly looking at what qualifications you need to get a promotion. What is it that you need to take the next step in your work, in your job? Where is it that you go from here? How do you create more abundance in your life? Well, it's going to come through your work. But you've got to discover this week what it is about your work that needs to change, right? So this is the question that you're asking yourself. This is the quest Hermit, right, is about going on a quest, sometimes physical, sometimes mental, spiritual, all the rest of it. You know, on the path to more abundance in your life, you need to ask yourself about your working life. There's something there that needs to be looked at this week. So your word for the week, your intuitive word this week was distance. So I mean, there you go. Sometimes creating the distance is what you need in order to figure things out, right? So in order for you to figure things out about what you want to do for work, about how you can get better, you need to make some distance. You need to take some time away from the environment that you spend so much time in. And that's not saying, I mean, for some of you it's about taking a vacation, for sure. For some of you it could literally be, you know what, on my lunch breaks this week, I'm just going to take that hour and really figure out what it is that I want to do. In my daily routine, I'm going to try to factor in time enough to make myself quiet to figure out where it is that I go from here. It's about creating distance between you and what your usual routines are so that you can hear your intuition tell you what the next step is. All right. So I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care and I'll see you soon.